Hello, I'm Jennifer Horan. I'm a school librarian in South Lanarkshire, near the very beautiful but rather rainy Scottish borders. I'm the chair of YLG Scotland and a former Carnegie and Cape Greenaway medal judge in 2016 and 2017, and I'm absolutely delighted to be returning to the panel next year as chair-elect. The book I'd like to recommend for today's National Shelf Service is this one I'm holding up, an ebook edition, so I hope you can see it on screen. And it's The Boy Who Sailed the Ocean in an Armchair by Lara Williamson, published by Usborne. This book was previously nominated for the Carnegie Medal in 2016, and it would suit mid to upper primary and perhaps lower secondary pupils, but it's perfect to read aloud for the whole family. So The Boy Who Sailed the Ocean in an Armchair is the story of Beckett Rumsey and his brother Billy, and they find themselves all at sea. They live with their dad and their beloved stepmum Peril since their own mum died many years ago. But when their dad packs up their furniture and whisks them away in the middle of the night, they don't know what's going on, they're really confused. So armed with their imaginations and a collection of paper cranes, they form a secret agent club. And they call it Snoop, which is a secret network of observations, operations, and probing. And they undertake a series of hilarious secret missions. And there's some fab illustrations of their coded emoji text messages and secret maps too. Along with Billy's pet snail Brian, they soon set off on an adventure to return to their old house, to find Peril, and to discover what happened the night they left and why their dad's struggling to cope. And they learn the answers to a few questions they didn't realise they were asking as well. Despite his sadness, his situation, Beckett uses stories influenced by his mum, who used to read to him when she sat in her armchair. And that's what keeps the spirits up of him and his younger brother during their difficult times. We learn all about Beckett's classmates too, and it's really interesting to see how their friendships develop during difficult times, along with his new neighbour, Catwoman, who helps them to feel at home in their new house. Beckett and Billy also miss their Ibiza Nana, who they don't get to see very often because she lives far away, and that's something that young readers might be able to relate to at the present time. It's funny, heartwarming, and charming, but it doesn't shy away from difficult subjects such as bereavement and domestic violence, but it deals with it with much gentleness and sensitivity. The story also teaches us a lot about grief and how hard it is to say goodbye, though you often have to do that for the right reasons. And that's something we've all had to do recently. We're all missing friends from schools and granny and granddads, and it is hard, but we'll get through it together. I chose this book because of its uplifting message, its hopefulness in overcoming difficult circumstances, and beautiful prose. It's a pleasure to read it aloud, and it's a great comfort read. And if you enjoy arts and crafts, there's an origami treat at the end, something to keep little hands busy. You can borrow an ebook of The Boy Who Sailed the Ocean in an Armchair from your local library's Overdrive app, or BorrowBox if you live in Scotland. And why not get a copy of Lara's other equally brilliant books if you're not able to get a copy of this. She has written all about the girl with space in her heart and Just Call Me Spaghetti Hoop Boy, and I recommend those as well. I hope you enjoy sharing The Boy Who Sailed the Ocean in an Armchair. There's so much hope and love within its pages. Keep safe, keep happy, and keep reading. And keep checking in on the National Shelf Service to get some more great book recommendations.